I was trying to turn back the QB. No, they got away with one right there.
Steelers win 28-21. The Steelers are now on the bye with all the drama they've had. Is there any team that's more looking forward to a bye than them? After the game, AB on the miracle grab. The Steelers are 3-2-1 now.
Well, we had 3 timeouts left. We've been in that situation an awful lot, and I knew we was going to do it.
They blitzed everybody. Had a great play call, and really it was once I saw them starting to roll down into a zero, I knew what they were doing. I mean, if they weren't, they were disguising it, but it was catch the ball, deliver it, and let the rest happen.
Just two guys that made a lot of plays together, that added to their portfolio. You guys have talked a lot about plays that they haven't made thus far. Talk about this one.
It's frustrating to lose games at home, particularly division games, and we've lost. We lost this one today. But we got to rebound back. We don't get a chance to whine about it or whatever. We got to get ready to go, and that's what we have to do as a football team. And it's unfortunate we lost the game today, but we got another one in Kansas City come Sunday night. And we got to get ready to go for that right away.
They ain't better than us. Period. They ain't better than us. We better than them, but they won, so they my hats off to them. I'm gonna be a team player about the thing. They beat us, man. They went out there and they fought. They got the win. We got the loss. So, but they ain't better than us.
All right. So obviously, the Bengals are bitter over that defeat. Same old story, as you can see. Pittsburgh has seemingly dominated the Bengals. Ben Roethlisberger in the state of Ohio, where he played his college football, has been money as well. So indeed, rinse and repeat as it comes to these two rivals. Rinse and repeat might be a good way to describe James Conner. Another 100-yard game, another 2-touchdown game with Le'Veon Bell, obviously soon to return here. What are you seeing out of the kid before we talk big picture about those two?
Well, you can tell the Steelers are committed to James Conner and him running this offense. And the thing that's exciting about this is, you said it last week, 21 touches for over 100 yards today, 19 runs again for over 100 yards. But they're committed to being a physical football team. When you're playing a rivalry game and a smash mouth, we're going to get after it. You got to be able to run the football, and that's exactly what they did. And I'll show you exactly how they designed it. And listen, they see a 3-man weak side. So we're going to get hat on a hat. We know we can get it. But the best part is the way they set it up. Right here. You got the Castro pinning inside. You think he's going to go there, but after he turns, he's going to lead on the backer. We're going to get up the field here, and then Pouncey's going to pin inside. Conner does a really good job of waiting, and then here's the thing of beauty. Look at the hats on a hat. We're blocked up. Everybody's got blocked up. All he's got to do, he can go here or he can come here. He sees the hole, cuts outside, and then watch this. Get some! I mean, one on the ground, one right here. You got Burfict head down. Watch this over. He's going to throw Burfict out the club, too. Get off me right here. I'm going for 7 more. What does this do for everybody on your... Everybody on the football team is hyped when they see that right there. True. Defense is hyped. Offensive linemen are hyped. All because you're getting involved in a run game. This is how the Steelers... Everybody's going to talk about Roethlisberger, Bell coming back, whoever, how are we going to do it? Brown's making catches. Everybody's happy. The reality of the Steelers and their turnaround is because Conner is getting the ball. They showed it against the Falcons. Everybody said, oh, you're playing the Falcons. Well, guess what? You showed it against a real legit defense in the Bengals. He showed up. It was an impressive day today.
We posed this question earlier, Ryan, to Jeff. What happens when Le'Veon Bell comes back? He's scheduled to come back during the bye week off, of course, before they play a game. But what you've seen from Conner the last couple of weeks, now Bell comes back. What do you do with this offense?
Well, I think both of those guys have to play. Listen, you're not going to get Le'Veon Bell back and not use him. That doesn't make sense. Right. But also, James Conner has shown you that he can make big plays for this team and he can keep the chains moving. So now you're in a situation where you have, to me, a great back in Le'Veon Bell and a very good back in James Conner. That's right. And they both should play. Listening to Jeff talk about the way that he hits the hole and watching the blocking scheme, it brings to my mind that these two dudes are totally different.
That's right.
There's totally different running styles. So Randy Fichtner, the offense coordinator, is going to have to find a way to use them both effectively, but also keep this offensive line in a place where they're comfortable blocking for both guys, because it's a different type of running.
Yeah, and his point to that is Bell is hesitant before he strikes the hole. So he'll get up, he'll press it, he pauses, and then when he sees it develop, then he accelerates through. Whereas Connor, when he sees that crack, man, shoulders down, head down, he's going to accelerate through the hole.
As an offensive lineman, you are well aware of that, who's behind you in terms of how effective blocking, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. And there's a lot of great teams. I had it with Edgerrin James when he was there, right? When Joseph Adai came and Dominic Rhodes. They were all different style backs, so you knew who was in the game, how they were going to make their cuts. Was one going to be there in a hurry? Was one going to take their time to get to the hole and then explode through it? But to RC's point, that's the difference between those two guys. And you can block, and listen, they can both do special things.
Right.
So you don't care which one, you just got to know who it is in the game, how you're going to block.
I think the one thing, too, that Jeff made that was an interesting point. He was talking about the way the team feels after watching James Conner have a run like he has. If you listen to Ben Roethlisberger talk after the game, they love this dude.
Yes.
You know, like the feeling, the emotion, the energy around him, it's natural and it's organic. So it's going to be interesting to see that dynamic as well.
And it's also a good problem to have. 2 effective running backs.
Yes, sir.
How many NFL teams would love to have that problem? All right, this game just ended. The Rams trying to stay undefeated on the season.